How's minicamp? How's practice?
It's really good, honestly. I know we got a lot of competition going on, so it's been really fun having all the guys together, having everybody just, seeing everybody, what they're doing in the off season, seeing it translate.
Yeah.
You might have been asked this question before, but it's your second year. In what ways has the game slowed down for you a little bit? Because I would imagine when it slowed down for me, I was able to try more things, be more confident with it. How's it slowed down for you?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. For me especially, it's like, a lot of things, you looked at a lot of things that, as a rookie, you got so much in your mind. You're thinking about this, that, and the third. But I feel like now things have definitely slowed down in the standpoint of, like, I'm starting to, see things, the little things that I, like, wish you would have done this or wish you would have done that. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to pick up on it.
How'd you spend your off season? Was it different than last off season now that you got a year under your belt?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't have to do any combine training or none of that.
There you go. Not running track.
Exactly, So I was a little bit different, went back, spent some time with my family.
Oh, good.
Went with them and then, took a little vacation, took them down to Florida for a little bit and, just a little bit of that. So really took the time to relax, but then got back into it.
That's the worst thing about transitioning from college to NFL is you got to train for the combine. Like you're training for football, but you're training for drills, and it's like, all right, I finally get to work on my body. Is there something that physically that you wanted to improve on, with like flexibility, speed, or something along those lines?
Oh, definitely along those lines. I mean, speed is everything. No matter what it is, especially in this sport, you got to be moving faster as you could. So, I would definitely train on speed, flexibility, getting into different things off the field. Changing my routine a little bit, adding new things here and there.
How's the group right now? Like who do you love getting out there on the practice field with, enjoy spending time with just the guys that you're around your position group?
I mean, as a group, I feel like we're actually got a lot closer. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's becoming like a real room right now, and it's been really good. I mean, even the D-line, we're starting to communicate. The communication level is like, we're talking to each other about everything. If something happens in practice, we handle it right then and there. So, I mean, it's been really good. Jay Reed coming back has been really nice. Learning and playing with him, it's a different game, and I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah.
When you look at the personnel you guys have on the defense this year, what part of the game do you think we'll see as the biggest improvement?
I mean, we're like, we're going through the the learning stage, and I feel as if right now as things are clicking. We've been focusing on like, a lot of things, pass coverage, run defense, what I'm saying? So those are things that we, highlighted, and then we're working on a lot of that. So, I mean, as long as this work has been put in, it's definitely going to show up and it's definitely going to improve for sure.
Do you remember a moment last year? Because I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you at all about your rookie season. So it doesn't have to be like someone blew by me. It could be a cool moment or someone that you saw where you're like, oh my God, that is Aaron Rodgers or whoever. I don't think you guys played Green Bay. But did you have a moment last year where you're like, oh, I'm in the NFL? Like, oh my God.
Shoot. I'd honestly say the Tampa Bay game. I remember seeing Tom Brady out there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden just watching how he moves and just how he, he's calm, cool, collected, but he sees everything. You know what I'm saying? He kind of can tell what defense you're in just off the shell or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So, like those things, just knowing how he moves and see how he operates, that was interesting.
Could you feel that as a defensive player when you were out there? I know it's part of a rotation, but can you sense when one quarterback just like this guy, it's like he sees what we're going to do. Like he just gets it.
Oh, for sure. And that's definitely what Tom Brady was. One of those quarterbacks, he could anticipate and he could see it before he even did it.
So you guys got a rookie edge, Derek Hall, who joined the squad. Have you been dropping him with some nuggets of knowledge of how to get through, this first OTA and minicamp and all that stuff?
You're like, listen, take it from me.
I've been definitely trying to teach him the little things in here. There's a lot of ways, as a rookie coming in, there's a lot of ways you can go. So I've been trying to, hold on and tell him to slow down things. It's a whirlwind, and I know he's going through it right now. But definitely been a helping hand. Anything he needs help with, just being a person he can lean on and talk to about things.
Who are right now do you see as kind of, because I'm trying to look at it from the outside now. You're young, so you may eventually be a big leader on this team, but I'm counting you still as a young guy. From your point of view, when you look around on the defense, what's it like if like the leader of a defense is in a different position group? Like, do you still feel that presence from him? Like, let's say it's Quandre and Jamal. Like, do you feel still the presence from them when you're out there?
Oh, for sure. I mean, especially, we got to talk a lot. So their voices are always heard.
Yeah.
It's always like, they're the ones talking, the commanding the defense, talking to us about, oh, we want you to do this, let's do this. So when you hear that voice, no matter where it's from the safety, from the linebackers, from even interior guys, whatever it is, it's one of those things that like that voice is always going to be
Yeah.
there.
Second year, and it's Clint Hurt's second year with you. You guys are kind of coming up in this thing together. Has he given you more freedom to try some of the things that you say you wish you would have done on film?
Yeah, he's definitely, a big thing for us right now is just learning when we can take our shots. Learning situations, what's going on in the field, and when it would be the appropriate time. You can't do it all the time. You can't just be out there doing whatever you want. But at the same time, taking those chances, understanding like, okay, this is a proper time to take my shot. This is a proper time to do this.
What's the goal for you personally? I know it's all about team and all about winning, but if you were allowed to say like, well, I would love for this to happen in year 2. What's the goal for you personally?
Just for me, one of the biggest things is just improving my game. Showing being a contributor to the defense and being one of those people that be accountable and being a player that whatever my role is, whatever I need to do this year is that I can excel in it. I don't know what this picture gonna be looking like coming up, but just taking whatever is in my face and just let's do it.
I remember when I was in high school and college, not so much in the league. You look at the schedule and you start envisioning every matchup you're going to have. Have you done that with this year's schedule yet?
Oh, yeah. First
No
thing
one's ever honest about that.
No, you got to do that. That's just, you got to think about that. I mean, I think about, who you're going against, when you're going to go against them. Even the former teammates or people I know from my past, I'm going to go see, when I get out to this city or when they come here and stuff. So that's definitely on my mind.
If you go to a city where you got a teammate there, have you like gone out to dinner and all that stuff? Or do you kind of keep it professional, then afterwards you guys come together and kick it?
Yeah, most of the time it's after the game. We finally, find the time after the game. We find each other on the field and get that 30 minutes to top it up and, just talk about, oh, how's it been? What you been up to?
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's definitely one of those
Okay,
things.
so for anyone listening, Boye is not looking past any competition here. Every game matters, but what's a game or a stretch or even a month that you're really looking forward to?
I mean, honestly, I got to say, for me, I can't wait to see the first preseason game. My old roommate from college, we're playing him first game, so that's going to be exciting. And to be able to, I haven't seen him yet, so that's going to be really exciting for me. But honestly, the whole season, it's going to be very interesting to see how it's going on. And
Thanksgiving? You guys are playing primetime on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. That's definitely going to be a good one.
That's going to be a big one, too.
What's that running back room feeling like? I mean, you're on the edge, not really in the interior, but you still get a taste of what they're doing, man. How talented is that room?
That room is going to be really good this year. I like what we have going on right now. I like the talent we have in the room. And I just want to see what they come up with the plan to get all them in rotation and see how they play with everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so we got to let you go. You have a very busy day. I know you just finished practice, but you are not done with your day. However, you're and the rest of the players are going to get a nice little break after minicamp and all this wraps up before training camp. Any plans? Taking another vacation? Staying in town?
For me personally, I just going back home, taking a little time on the lake.
Yeah.
Getting out fishing. That's what I love to do. So I'm gonna be on the water a lot, and then just working out.
Yeah, Bump. I feel like you looked up. You were gonna ask like, "Oh, fishing." Yeah, you were gonna ask if he golfs, is what you were gonna.
I always ask if you golf.
Leisurely. I'm not Tiger Woods or nothing, but I could. They say drive. You can drive well, or you can drive short.
Show puffer dough.
Yeah, exactly. I can drive for sure, but no, I don't know.
You're a good scramble teammate.
Oh, what scramble? I got you. I'll get you to the green. You just get it in the hole. I got you.
All right. Well, you enjoy that time off before we see you back here at the end of July. He is Boye Mafe. Boye, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. We are going to come back and we're going to react to a few more NFL headlines, talk over some of that news, and then we'll get back to Jerry Dipoto. Don't go anywhere.